Welcome to the beautiful city of Charleston, South Carolina. Known for its historic charm and stunning Southern architecture, Charleston's timeless beauty has even captivated Hollywood, with its picturesque backdrops featured in films like The Notebook, Forrest Gump, Cold Mountain, and The Patriot. Charleston is also the birthplace of the Charleston Dance. Charleston is also known as the Holy City due to its historic abundance of churches, once having more churches per capita than any other American city. We're exploring the city market, one of the most vibrant and historically significant markets in the United States. Established in the early 1800s, this bustling marketplace stretches over 4 city blocks and is filled with local artisans, handcrafted goods, and authentic Charleston culture. From sweetgrass baskets, an iconic low-country craft, to unique souvenirs and local delicacies, such as tea cookies.
That's why that first flavor you're gonna get is nice butter. Then you'll get the nice sesame-ness, and then you'll get that nice nutty bitterness like a peanut butter or a peanut brittle.
We're staying in the cutest little old bungalow during our time here in Charleston. With its vintage details and hints of Southern charm, this cozy retreat is tucked away in a quiet, historic neighborhood. It's the perfect spot to unwind after a day of exploring the city. Just around the corner is my favorite place here, the College of Charleston. It's got such an incredible atmosphere that it almost makes me want to go back to college. Randolph Hall is one of the oldest college buildings still in use in the United States. Built between 1828 and 1829, it originally served as the college's main academic building and has been the heart of campus life for nearly 2 centuries. Randolph Hall has become a favorite filming location for iconic movies like Forrest Gump, The Notebook, Cold Mountain, and The Patriot. This place is definitely one of the most beautiful places I visited in the US. Now we're off to the next filming location. The iconic American Theater on King Street, originally built in 1942 as a movie theater during the golden age of Hollywood. Known for its charming Art Deco architecture and neon marquee, it's one of Charleston's most recognizable landmarks. It played a memorable role in The Notebook. Beyond its star turn in The Notebook, the theater continues to captivate locals and visitors alike with a dynamic mix of live performances, classic film screenings, and special events, solidifying its place as a vibrant cultural icon in the heart of the city. This adorable pastel pink church is the French Huguenot church. It's the only independent Huguenot church in the United States. It was built in the 1840s in the Gothic Revival style. The congregation dates back to Charleston's earliest days, founded by French Protestants seeking religious freedom in the New World. The church remains an active place of worship and a beloved historic site, drawing visitors with its unique architecture and deep historical significance. Just across the street is the Dock Street Theater, another iconic piece of Charleston's history. It was the first theater in the U.S. built specifically for theatrical performances. Originally opened in 1736, it was later converted into a hotel. But in the 20th century, it was restored as a theater once again. Today, it stands as one of the oldest active theaters in America. This building is even older and is said to be the oldest masonry residence in Charleston. The Pink House, built in 1712, was originally a tavern owned by Madame Mincy, a French Huguenot. Today it serves as an art gallery. Across the street is the Old Slave Mart. It was the largest slave auction site in the United States during the 19th century. Built in 1859, it played a key role in the transatlantic slave trade, and today it serves as a museum dedicated to educating visitors about Charleston's complex history, with slavery and its impact on American society. Church Street was established in 1672 and is now a historic colonial street brimming with architectural charm and significance. Here stands the George Evelay House, one of few homes built around 1743 that still remain in Charleston today. Lined with elegant residences and storied landmarks, Church Street offers a window into Charleston's past, where centuries of history have left a lasting imprint on this beautifully preserved thoroughfare. This grand building is the United States Custom House. Built in 1853, it played a key role in Charleston's commercial history as one of the nation's busiest early ports. Another historically significant building is the Hayward Washington House, built in 1772. It was the home of Thomas Hayward, Jr., a signer of the Declaration of Independence. George Washington stayed here during his visit to Charleston in 1791. Perhaps George Washington stepped on these very steps to get into his carriage. Washington's ally, Charles Pinckney, a fellow signer of the U.S. Constitution, is buried here at St. Philip's Churchyard. Nearby is the circular Congregational Church, one of Charleston's oldest congregations, founded in 1681. The current round building, with its Romanesque architecture, dates to 1892. Its historic cemetery holds some of Charleston's oldest graves, adding to the site's rich heritage. It's possible that some of those resting in these graves lost their lives in a duel right here in Philadelphia Alley. Known as Duelers Alley, this narrow lane was a popular spot in the early 19th century for Charleston's elite to settle disputes, often with pistols. The Powder Magazine, built in 1713, is Charleston's oldest public building. Originally used to store gunpowder for colonial defenses, it now serves as a museum, preserving Charleston's military history. Some of Charleston's iconic cobblestone streets are paved with ballast stones, originally used to balance empty ships coming from Europe. Once the ships were loaded with goods in Charleston, these stones were discarded and repurposed, giving the city its unique historic streets. This is Tavern, Wine and Spirits. Founded in 1686, it's the oldest continuously operating liquor store in the United States. Originally serving as a tavern and inn, it offered lodging, food, and drinks to both travelers and locals.
This is the oldest liquor store in the U.S., darling.
No way.
Yeah.
Over the centuries, it has endured wars, prohibition, and countless historical events. Legends speak of tunnels beneath the tavern. These hidden passages were reportedly used for smuggling, hiding contraband, and possibly as escape routes during conflicts.
I'm thinking the moonshine.
I think so too.
Fly me to the moon and let me dance among the stars. We enjoyed a lunch at the Griffin, a lively pub just steps from Waterfront Park, known for its laid-back vibe and walls covered in signed dollar bills left by visitors. It's a place you won't want to miss. And don't forget to leave your mark. And perhaps the most famous spot to eat in Charleston, Hymans Half Shell, known for its fresh seafood and southern hospitality.
Clam shower.
Oh yeah. Fishing.
Chowder.
The Hush Puppies are a must-try.
I used to call them hush puppies, you know.
Keep the damn dogs quiet. Hey guys.
Ah.
They got their name because cooks would toss them to barking dogs to hush them. Hush Puppy! Here you might even spot a celebrity, as Hymans is a favorite for well-known faces seeking an authentic taste of Charleston. We had a couple of drinks with a view of the Custom House building and the full moon while listening to some live music. Summertime and the living is easy. Fish are jumping and the garden is high. Thanks for watching. We'll see you in the next episode.